Okay, you ready?
I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be.
All right. Hi, YouTube. It's Sylvia.
And Lara.
And we are here, and we're going to do the best friend tag for the second time.
For the second time. There's a whole story behind the first best friend tag that we'll have to get into another time.
Right. Okay. First question is, how and when did you meet?
We met at work. We met at work in accounts payable.
Wow, what, 12 years ago?
Oof.
Has it been 12 years ago?
It was longer than 12 years. It was longer than 12 years.
But I had to make you be my friend. Well, I called her out on her shit, so that's how we met. And then, if that makes any sense, to tell somebody, don't be an asshole, we're going to be friends, basically how that kind of went.
And, you know, I listened and we became friends. Best friends.
All right. What's your favorite memory together? Well, you know what I'm going to say. When you fell down the stairs on our first date.
All the way down
on
the
our
stairs.
First date,
all the way down the
she had
stairs.
on a pair of jeans that she should have had a belt on, and then she had on some high heel wedge sandals
that I shouldn't have been, that I had no business wearing.
And
I had no business wearing those shoes.
And we went down a flight of stairs. There was probably like 15 stairs, like a lot of stairs. She was doing good. She was holding her pants up, and then she got to the bottom, wiped out an entire Chinese family, let me tell you.
And then we had a whole discussion about damage control and what somebody's supposed to do when I fall, and because you know I'm not the most graceful girl on the planet, so.
And you have to know that I think when people fall, it's funny. When grown-ups fall, it's funny. So
I do not think it's funny.
She totally ruined a perfectly good fall.
I don't think it's funny at all.
Because then she had the nerve to get a fucking staph infection. Sorry, she got a staph infection.
You really
and just messed up a totally good fall.
Okay, my favorite memory was a very recent trip to Pittsburgh, and
are you gonna tell the butter story?
Yes. We were with a friend, and I was trying to convince my friend that we should sit down while he wanted to eat this bagel that had so much butter on it that it looked like it was cream cheese. Like, that's how much butter was on the bagel. And
we both watched it go down. Like, when the lady was spreading
it was too much butter.
We knew it was too much butter.
Like, it's just, nobody likes, I don't care how much butter, how much you like butter, nobody likes that much. So there was so much butter that it looked like cream cheese. And so I was trying to convince him that we should sit down at the bagel place and get a table. And he was insistent that we just keep walking and that he would take it to go. But what happened was, he was getting butter all over his hands. Like, he was getting it everywhere because it was too much butter. It wasn't his fault. There was just too much butter. And
he started slinging it.
And he started slinging butter. And she made a comment
under my breath. I thought it was
she thought it was under her breath. I was walking in front of her, so her and my friend were behind me. And I heard her make the comment about, if he starts slinging that butter, if that butter lands anywhere on me or on anyone, like, it's going to be bad news. So she didn't think that, she thought it was under her breath, and the fact that I heard it, like, cracked me up,
right.
like, for days, months, like, it's been a long time, and that's still my favorite memory. Okay. Describe each other in one word. My word for Sylvia is true, and the reason that it's true is because anytime we talk about anything, or she tells me her opinion, or she's trying to be helpful, she is always true to who she is as a person.
Aww.
And even if it's something I don't want to hear, she is always true. So that.
But I started off with a no shade.
You did start off with no shade.
If I say no shade, then
something bad's about to happen.
It's about to happen. Like, I don't
something
mean
bad's
it
about
mean,
to come out.
but I got to do it. No shade. So
Something
if
bad.
you start a sentence with no shade, then you know
You need to brace yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. So my word for her is going to be nurturing, and the reason why I say nurturing because she cannot help herself. For a person who does not have kids,
You gonna tell the gum story?
yeah, the gum story. We are out, and I guess what? Was I done with the gum, or you wanted me to spit the
You
gum
were
out?
chomping the gum.
And the next
were
thing I
chomping
know,
the gum.
she holds her hand out. Like, wait, what? I'm like, right. And
Spit the
I'm
gum.
looking like, and I had the nerve to actually give it to her, okay? So I give her the gum, and she wraps, like how your mom would do. She wraps it up in a little piece of paper and sticks her in her purse. That's what she does. So that's why she gets nurturing.
What's your dream job?
Well, mine is to be a nutritionist or anything that has anything to do with food. If it has something to do with food, I'm in. Not being a chef or a cook or anything like that. Like,
You know what? I'm supposed to answer for you. You're
Oh,
not
are you?
Yes. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, I'm
okay.
supposed to-
Okay, my bad. What's my dream job?
Okay, so that's done.
So your dream job, what would I say? An accountant? Well, her dream job would be a lawyer, a doctor, a psychologist. She has many jobs depending on where and who and what we're doing. That's her dream job. All those: lawyer, doctor, accountant, therapist,
Psychologist,
therapist,
right?
Yeah, and a mom.
I'll agree with all of it. Okay. What's your favorite makeup brand?
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal,
Most definitely.
hands down. What is something that annoys you about the other person? I will say this forever and ever. And what annoys me about Sylvia is that she never gives herself
I knew you.
enough
Why did
credit.
I know you were going to do that?
Because it's true. She is so much more than she thinks she is, and she does it all the time in everything, and it's annoying, but it because I wish she could see herself the way I see her. So I don't know if it's so much annoying as I wish
Right.
it was different.
But then I feel like, I don't know, I guess if you can or cannot have the same answer, I feel the same way because when I get annoyed, I get annoyed when you act like you don't know something. Like, I feel like she knows everything. Like, I know people can't know, but I feel like she knows everything.
I don't know
So when she
everything.
acts
I
like she
do
doesn't know
not
something
know
and I
everything.
know it, I'm like, what do you mean? You don't, like, what? Like, what do you mean you don't know that? Everybody knows that. She's like, no, never heard. So that's what annoys me is when you don't know everything. Like, I think you should know
Because I
everything,
don't.
But
Because-
I feel,
just because
but I
I
feel
don't.
like, well, I feel like,
And also, I never claimed to know everything ever in my life. If there is anybody on the planet who claims to not know things, it's me. It's absolutely me.
but she usually at least she does her eyes like, which means that she's searching for the answer.
Okay, next question. If you could go anywhere in the world together, where would it be and why? Vegas.
For sure.
Vegas, and everybody knows the reason.
Right.
Like, we don't
You
have
gotta
to tell
the
you if
reason.
you're watching the video,
You
you
don't
know the reason.
right.
Favorite inside joke?
See, that was with the butter. But we have the poppy seed inside joke.
We do have...
We have situations that we name after people. We have lots of inside jokes that are named people.
Okay, we do. We do.
And I can't say the name because what happens if they
Yeah,
ever
we
watch
really
the video?
can't say the
but
name.
those are usually our inside
because
jokes.
and actually, I'll tell you, my favorite inside joke is when there's a situation, I'll just say a situation, that I feel like I'm not really exercising good judgment on, and I call Sylvia to ask her what to do. I say the name of this person, and I say it's blank, it's this person's situation, which means whatever you tell me to do.
Oh,
It
right,
doesn't-
right,
like,
right,
whatever
right,
you
right,
tell me
right,
to do,
right. I will do
literally
it from
start to finish.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Right.
Whatever it is you say to do, if you say...
But that's not even really a joke, though. Would you say that's a joke? Do we have it? I feel like we have so many inside jokes that I can't. Because really, the best one is the slinging butter. That's the best inside joke.
That is the best inside joke.
But
Or there was another incident with a chair that was covered
with the poppy
in
seeds.
There was a chair covered in pet fur. Let's
Oh!
not forget about. And there was no conversation whatsoever. There was just a look.
Like, do not
and I
sit in that chair.
No, and there was a whole conversation that actually took place.
We didn't say a word.
With no words.
No words.
So, I guess there's a lot of them. Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
Hands down.
I freely admit it. Freely admit it.
Yeah, I take a nap and then she gets ready.
Exactly. Favorite season. Your favorite season is summer.
Definitely.
And mine is...
Fall?
Yep. Fall. Favorite song. You know, we always talk about this.
Big Pimpin'?
Yep.
That's like 25 years ago.
Every time I hear that song, every time. And I think of you every time I hear Big Pimpin'. Every single time. Every time.
And
So I don't care how
I-
old it is. I don't care if it's out of style. It doesn't matter. That's the song. Okay.
Big Pimpin'.
And mine. The Justin Timberlake song.
Oh, see. I didn't know that. You got me on that one.
What is it like being best friends with someone who is obsessed with YouTube?
We just had this conversation 5 minutes ago.
It's an education. It's an education.
I'm the one obsessed with YouTube, and the problem she has is because I feel like there's a YouTube video for everything. If you want to build a house,
feels like she could do
change
brain
a tire,
surgery.
if you want to put on eye
doesn't matter
makeup,
what it
and
is.
you just look at a video.
Look at YouTube.
And when she has a situation, guess what? I research it and I send her a video, and it tells you how to do it.
But there are things that you look up on YouTube that you still can't do. We can have this argument over and over.
Right.
Heels or flats? Flats. Pants or dresses?
I'll go with dresses for me. Oh, but you're supposed to answer for me.
Yeah, dresses for you, pants for me.
Mm.
Favorite animal?
We don't. I don't like. She doesn't like animals. I don't like animals, and I just pretend like I like a specific dog. But other than that, I don't do animals. Animals are meant to be outside. My opinion. But I don't like animals. And small kids. No, I'm kidding.
No, she's not.
No, I'm kidding.
No, her kids are fine, but other people's kids,
right?
No. If your house was burning down and your entire family was sure to be okay, what would you save and why?
The black bag.
I knew you were gonna say the black.
I'm telling you, that black bag has stuff in there that
I knew you were gonna say the black bag.
If you need, I don't know, a bra or a magazine.
Always say the black bag. And then you always talk about what's in the black bag.
What's in the bag?
What's in the black bag? Why do you always have to have the big black bag?
There's you don't even know what's in it, probably.
I can tell you, it's filled with essentials. It's filled with essential items. It's not. It's anything that you would need is in the black bag. And that's okay.
That's that.
And I feel like the thing that you would take is definitely your hair.
Yeah.
Your hair. It
right.
does, yes.
What if the rescuer is cute?
And I would have to say, I think the first, if she could only grab one thing, it would be Tammy.
Right.
That's my girl. That's her go-to girl on the wig.
She doesn't let me down. We kick it.
She's always with Tammy.
Mm-hmm. And people who wear wigs know about Tammy. For sure.
And if you don't, you'll find out about
Look
Tammy
it up.
very soon on our next YouTube
look up
video.
Half wig Tammy.
Comedy, horror, or chick flick?
I chick flick comedy.
Yeah, chick flick or comedy. Yeah.
It's not fun to be scared. I think that's stupid. Who wants to be afraid? Yeah, I don't like
nobody
that.
does. And nobody does. Being afraid is it's people who want to prove how much testosterone they have in their system. Okay, BlackBerry or iPhone. iPhone. Favorite movie.
You know I'm gonna say it wrong.
I do know that you're gonna say it wrong.
And I'm gonna try to think about it.
please think about it while I say yours, which I know for me, your favorite movie is The Family That Prays Together.
Well, because it anybody who's seen that movie, tell me it doesn't remind me of her. Me and her remind you of that movie because it's, and I'm going to say her name wrong,
Alfre Woodard
and
Kathy Bates.
Tell me we do not. Tell me we do not. So that is my favorite movie. You're right. And yours, I'm going to say, it's not Sliding Glass Door. It's not that. It's Sliding Doors. But you may have changed it since then. Is that...
No, that's still
pretty good.
That's still right up there.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
That's still up there. What is something weird that you eat? The weirdest thing Sylvia eats, and she absolutely loves it, and she'll try to make everybody eat it, is lentils.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do love lentils.
I know.
Yeah.
And anybody who is watching this, I would have to say probably 90% of the people will probably say, okay, lentils are gross.
Yeah.
They're disgusting. And not only does she eat them, but I mean, she's very proud of the recipes that she makes with them.
Right.
And then she tries to force the lentils.
They're good for you.
Right.
She'll nobody
She'll try to
won't.
sell you on the lentils.
And yours is hummus. You could lick it. Just lick it out of the dish and dip stuff in it. Like, yeah, flip-flop, whatever. So, yeah.
Do you guys have anything matching?
Well, we were supposed to have bracelets that she makes jewelry, and she was supposed to make us bracelets. So, no, not right now, but I'm sure soon we will. So we'll tell you about that the next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. What's your favorite TV show?
Okay.
I would have to say, I feel like she has a couple favorite TV shows. And there's one TV show that she watches with her boyfriend, which is Survivor.
Of course.
Which I would say that Survivor is one of her favorites, but I think it's only because it's like a little thing that her and her boyfriend do, and her and her boyfriend watch Survivor all the time. But I don't think, like, alone, I don't think that's her favorite TV show.
It's probably The Real right now. Everybody likes The Real. Have you seen it?
I don't even know what that is. That wasn't even what I was going to say.
What were you going to say? One of the Housewives?
Yeah. I was going to say Atlanta Housewives.
And Love and Hip Hop and all those trashy reality shows.
I was going to say
into
Atlanta
it.
Housewives.
Like, I'm into it. And your favorite show, I know this. Like, I know it, but I don't know if I can say it. It's something like Big Bang Theory or one of those type of sitcoms. Is that?
It is Big Bang.
Is it Big Bang? Okay,
yes.
Right.
It is a Big Bang Theory.
So, that's it.
That's
fine. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
That's it.
That's our best friend tag.
And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Bye.